G'day scrappers, I'm out here scrapping again today, this time Mumbai style, and yeah, not much scrap around. Yeah, they're leaving pretty much nothing on the street, and so what I wanted to show you was I think the world's smallest scrapyard in the world, but maybe only the smallest scrapyard in Mumbai. So let's go for a little walk and check out this scrapyard, if I can find it. Yeah, it's a bit of a trip walking around, and it's all happening, I tell you. Everyone's walking around, busy, doing something. A lot of workers, a lot of stalls. But as you can see, there's no scrap on the streets. They're too efficient here. So let's find this scrapyard. Oh, almost got run over. Taxi. Okay. Truck. Software truck. Oh boys. Okay, that's I got agreement. I'm allowed to video the scrapyard, and that's it. And that's the little scales. Really cool. And copper is pay 400 rupee. And what, aluminium 120. And steel 20. Heavy 40 for fatter steel. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, what about brass? Brass? 300. 300 brass, 400 copper. And clean copper, dirty copper, same. What about copper wire?
Wire 50.
50 rupee kilo. Okay. Thank you. And the paper was 10 rupee? 10 rupees for newspaper. Cool. Thank you very much. What's your name? Bharat. Bharat. Ben. That's it. That's the scrapyard, the smallest scrapyard. It's a very small scrapyard. It's nice. Good. Thank you, mate. That's it. That's my little scrapyard tour. Smallest scrapyard in Mumbai. Well, there you go, guys. 200 rupees, and it's a nice cow. I feel like a steak too, you know. But there you go. First time around, he wouldn't let me video, and I wanted to respect his wishes, so I didn't video. But the second time around, I went there a little bit later, and apparently I just didn't offer enough money. So I paid him 200 rupees just to let me do a quick little video, that's all. And yeah, he was okay about it. Pretty much what you can expect from a scrapyard dealer, you know. Life's all about money, you know. You want to take a video, you pay, you know, so that's fair enough. 200 rupees is only like $4, so I offered him a bunch of figs as well as a bonus. He didn't want them, so fair enough. So I think I got the prices right. What was it? Copper was 400 rupees for a kilo, which is $8 a kilo. So you get more money for copper here in India than you do in Australia. $8 in Australia, we're only getting $7. Not even $7, $6 something. So I say $7. But yeah, and brass is paying 300 rupees, which is $6 a kilo. So it's much better prices here in India. And remember, he's like a middleman, and he's got to sell his copper to make a profit. So yeah, oh, it's getting warm. So aluminium was $1.40. Oh, sorry, 140 rupees, which is, geez, it's really high. That's about $2.20 a kilo. Steel, pressing steel or light iron, it's only 20 rupees a kilo. So actually that's really good too. It's about 30 cents, 35 cents a kilo. So scrap prices are sky high in India. It's amazing. Probably because the refining is done here, so in Australia and maybe even in America it's got to be shipped out maybe. I don't know why, but wow, really high prices. Still can't get over 400 rupees for 1 kilo of copper. That's insane. That's $8 Australian. It's what, about $6 a kilo. It's about $3 US a pound for copper. $3. And brass is about $2 a pound. So pretty amazing. Okay. Well, once again, there's really nothing on the streets for me to scrap. There's no computers, no DVDs, nothing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to a market, another market that sells clothing and stuff like that. So it's about half an hour walk. So I might Uber my way up there because I'll probably collapse by the time I get there. Thanks, mate. That's very nice of him. Just drive straight in front. Oh, okay, you're going this way? Hello. All right, just try and make my way through this area. As I'm walking around, I'm usually on Google Maps. It's the only way to really find your way around, otherwise yeah, you get lost pretty quick because it all looks exactly the same. But yeah. Oh well. And as far as, you know, you might think, oh, it's India, everything's cheap. Well, some things are cheap. Fruit and vegetables are really cheap, like crazy cheap. Can't believe how cheap. But, you know, unless you're just eating street food, you know, it's not really cheap. And you want to sit at a bar and drink a beer, you're paying more than it's like nightclub prices, or you know, a price you'd expect to pay for a beer in New York. And yeah, and it's not even it's brewed here in India, so it tastes different. I've tried pretty much all the beers, Heineken and Cooper's, not Cooper's, it was Foster's, Tuborg, all the imported brands, but they're bottled here in India, so they do taste different. There's a couple of cows. You can buy them food, but apparently these cows are not very hungry at the moment. They've been eating too much. They're very fat cows. So here is, you can buy food for them, but I just watched someone and they're not really eating. So, thank you. I'll pat the cow for good luck. Sorry, mate. Touch this cow. Hey, mate. You okay? Bit hot, isn't it? There you go. Yeah, what you do is you pay the woman money and she gives you food to give to the cows. But as I was standing there watching, quite a few people were doing that, and the cows don't seem interested in food anymore. I think they've been eating all day. So I thought I just gave her a donation. I think it was 15 rupees, just in case she can give the cows a drink later on if no one else comes along. But because there's so many people here and they really worship cows a lot, there's no shortage of people wanting to you know, buy some food for the cow. You notice people will they'll just walk by the cow and touch it, like, for good luck. It's really interesting. Well, I just had lunch, and I think I just had the most expensive small pizza I've ever had in my life. It cost me $20 for a small pizza at Pizza by the Bay here on Marine Drive. Yeah, so I didn't get much scrap today. Got a nice view, nice sunset. Man-made rocks. How's that? But yeah, so I go for a nice stroll along the water here, work off a bit of that pizza, and then make my way back through all the madness in there. Here's my greeting party. But yeah, as I said, there's around here anyway, there's no scrap on the streets. They recycle everything, and bottles, any steel bottle caps. There's scrappers walking around. They walk around with little bags. They pick up any bottle tops and stuff like that. I don't want to go too far because I'll end up but that's the view of I'm not really sure, I can't see, but it's quite a pretty bay, kind of like a back bay or something. Don't really know, but it looks nice from this side. Like along there, looks quite ritzy, quite a nice, you know, part of town. But, so yeah, it's very different. Yeah, quite beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh yeah. But it's during the day here, and it's, you know, quite warm. But I'd imagine a lot of people come out here at night time, and it will be a beautiful little walk along here at night time with some fresh breeze. Because there's no real breeze coming off the water. It's a little bit, but it's still warm. So The water must be warm. You'd be able to make a cup of tea in that water. All right. Well, I don't want to head off too far because I'll lose direction. So that's the street I want to go down and head back into more urban lifestyle. So if you can handle the heat and humidity, and you'll oh, wow. Wow, that's it's telephone?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Really nice wiring there. It's obviously the technician. Telephone boxes. Really cool. So I'm going to try and cross this road. Wish me luck. Okay. Hey. Well, that was easy enough. All right. Well, yeah, this is a really nice part, and it's only about a 15-minute walk to the coastline, beach, and all that. So, what I might do is go and find somewhere to sit down and have a drink, and cool down a bit, and try and work my way. But as you can see, there's no scrap, not even an empty bottle. So there you go, guys. That was my street scrapping adventure for Fort in Mumbai for today. And look out for the next video, which I'm pretty excited about. Should be Chor Bazaar. I'm going to be cruising around there. I think you'll find that pretty interesting. Just the scenery around there is pretty interesting. So stay tuned, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you next time.